Hello, everybody. So, let's just start on a really good subject. I was recently talking to one of my really good friends, and he was on about what is the point in life, what is the point in all of this existence that we have, really, and why does it sometimes get to people to the point where, we kind of give up. We can kind of look into using a substance or drinking alcohol or having to go to the doctors to get some sort of medication to suppress the emotion that we're going through. Let me just move this pillow. Ah, that's better. Sat upright. And because it's tough. Life is tough. It's difficult. We go through these big changes. I'm now 48. I'll be 49 in a couple of weeks' time. Next year, I'm going to be 50, the big 50. And I can't believe I've actually survived this long. I'm having to live the life that I've lived and gone through what I've gone through. And I've come to realize, really, that life is generally, I would say the majority of the time, life is really difficult. Getting out of bed to go to work when you're tired, getting up, getting your life motivated, training, going to the gym, exercising. Everything takes so much effort. And the older you get, for you young'uns watching this, when you get to my age, you have to run twice as hard just to stay standing still. What that actually means is just for me to stay fit, just for me to stay healthy, I have to make the effort. When I was younger, I was naturally fit and healthy. I only had to look at a set of weights and I built muscle. As I've got older, I have to work twice as hard to get the same benefits. I'm lucky, yeah, maybe I've got good genetics, I don't know. But I still have to work a lot harder at it now than I've ever done in my entire life. So getting older has taught me that to be grateful for everything that I've learned. And, everybody says, the pain, the suffering, the this, the that. It's all about life. Yeah, great. When you're going through it, it's not easy. So a little couple of top tips here, right? Really, suffering. What is it? Well, suffering is something that we all go through. There's not a person on this planet, even the richest, most famous people. Giving an example, Robin Williams, who committed suicide, Kurt Cobain out of Nirvana, quite a few top rock stars recently have killed themselves, hung themselves. And yet they had all of the fame and the fortune they'd ever wished for, and they got there and they felt like they were living a lie because now they got to where they needed to be, and what they hadn't faced in the first place is that their life was shit. Life is shit. So they got up there and thinking all of this fame and fortune was going to transform their lives. I'm famous now, it's amazing. And you carry all of your baggage and your crap with you, because if you don't deal with that baggage and that crap, no amount of fame, no amount of fortune, no amount of money, no amount of nice food, no amount of nice cars, no amount of nice clothes, no amount of amazing shoes, no amount of amazing haircuts will change that. It'll give you temporary alleviation from the crap that's happening inside you. So the only way we could truly be better is to become better. And we can only do that by working on ourselves and realizing that, sadly, life is tough. Only the toughest rise above the crap that happens to us and make something of their lives. Some people kind of become successful. I had a really successful career as a hairdresser. I came from a small valley salon and ended up working in Mayfair for Tony and Guy. I could say that was the peak of my life. That was the best I've ever been. As a hairdresser, it most probably was. Some of the best things I've ever done was like recently doing education and passing on knowledge to people, because I've matured and I've realized that, what I need to do to offer more of myself. But the truth of it is, what is the best thing that's ever happened to me? Having this realization. Having a realization of just letting go sometimes. Saying it all, almighty, what the hell does it all mean? Or as they say in the book, FK it, if you know what I mean. I've got to be careful swearing on you now, because if you do, you get in trouble. Just, you know, just let go of it all. And just find your own pace. Don't live somebody else's dreams. Live your own. Find your way, find your place in this world, and live it, you know. And I don't mean live your dreams. I'm going to be a famous rock star, pop star. You don't have to listen to anybody else, but it is really hard to break into this. But, you know, we all want to be famous, but for what? For what reason? Why do you want to be famous? Is it because you feel like you're not worth being you? So being famous will make you more than you are, to get recognition? Does that make you think that you're going to be happy? Because let me tell you, Jim Carrey just proved that he didn't. One of the most successful actors in the world, and he had a nervous breakdown and came out the other side of it. The most spiritually gifted, beautiful person I've ever seen. So many of the other actors have gone the opposite way and ended up killing themselves through drugs and alcohol. But what did he do? He chose the spiritual path, and everybody thought he's crazy. I think he's the most normal person in Hollywood right now, because of what he's been through and the transformation. It's actually a blessing, because he's shown the rest of the world that all of this fame and this money and everything that he was means nothing. Nothing. He said if he would have known that before he started the process, he might have been happy a lot longer. It's crazy. So just think about that. Work out why you're doing something, and is it because you're miserable? And I'm not saying don't be successful. I'm all for success. I really, really am. I'm 100% behind anybody that's successful and has made success. I do not belittle anybody's success. But know why you're doing it. The reasons why you're doing it. That's what will make the difference in your life. Why do you want to be the person you want to be? And when is enough enough? When have we got enough shoes, enough tops, enough cars, enough house, enough money, enough? When is it enough? Because it's never enough until you realize you're enough. You have to realize you are enough. Without that realization, you'll constantly be chasing a dream that isn't yours. It's a dream of the ego, not the dream of the self. This is me signing out, sending some love. Thank you for watching my video.